Hi everyone, it's Nicki and Alyss here, and we thought we would jump on and do a quick video on 2021 because guess what? It's here already. So, hey Alyss,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to welcome 2021, and I hope that it's a little more less restricted than 2020.
Less restricted. I agree. On that note, though, the real estate market in 2020 was actually pretty good.
It was, yeah. We started the year with like incredibly high inventory, and then obviously the market kind of stalled when the pandemic fully hit in March, and then we slowly gained traction early spring, and then it was just crazy. Like we're starting 2021 with 4.5 months inventory, so we're kind of tipping on the side of it almost being a seller's market now.
Interesting. And I think one of the driving forces in 2020 was interest rates, which are still at historic all-time lows. So anyone that's thinking about buying, on the fence about buying, I would definitely say interest rates are a good motivator in that because payments are extremely low when we factor in what interest rates are today.
Right. And I've been seeing a lot of people that have been previously renting. So a lot of first time home buyers are getting into the market. And I was just wondering if you could kind of come up with a cost comparison, right? Because the average rental cost, I think, in Red Deer is like around that 1,500. So what would like a mortgage payment be on like an entry level home, like say, let's say 250 to 300?
Funny you should ask. It's almost like I knew that question was coming. So I have some payments for you. On the purchase price of 250 with 5% down, the payment, this is just mortgage payment, so not property taxes or utilities, but just mortgage payment would be right around that $1,015.
Okay, so it's
So that's
almost, it is cheaper to own, right? You're paying down your mortgage, you're going to end up with a house at the end of the day, and you're not just throwing money. I mean, you're not paying your landlord's rent, right? So
absolutely. And then on 300, the payment goes up to around $1,219 a month. So purchase price 300, 5% down, about $1,220 a month for a payment. So still incredibly cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Definitely.
something else that I've really been talking to clients about, and you and I have talked about in the past and worked with clients together that have used this product, is a cashback mortgage. So for
Can you
those of you that don't,
explain? Yeah, I don't think a lot of people know about that because I have mentioned that product to clients that had never heard of it. So
yeah, it's an interesting product. And, in the past, I wasn't always a fan of them. But going through COVID and everything that's kind of led to where we are now, I think they're such a great product for so many people, especially first-time home buyers, but also for people that maybe have accumulated some debt during COVID. So what a cashback is we do the mortgage, so you get your regular mortgage, and then we incorporate cash back into your rate. So your balance doesn't change, but your rate goes up a little bit depending on how much cash back you're receiving. So for example, if you were to purchase a house, a $250,000 house, and with 5% down, and you wanted to get 3% cash back on that mortgage, you would get about $7,400 cash in your pocket. That cash can go towards your legal fees. It can go towards debt reduction. It can go towards, you can invest it. It's really up to you unless we need to pay down debt to qualify you. But if we don't need to do that, it's essentially your money. So again, purchase price 250, 5% down, you'd get cash back of about 7,400, and your payment would be 1,080 a month. So for those paying attention, I said the payment on a purchase price of 250 would be around 1,015. Now, if you do the cash back, it only goes up to 1,080 a month. You get $7,400.
right. So how much would that increase the client's interest rate over the 5-year term?
So the interest rate on 3% cash back as of this moment in time, so interest rates can change daily, but as of right now, the interest rate on 3% cash back is 2.29%. So it's still, it's definitely higher. They do build that cash back into the interest rate. That's why I look at the payment, right? For 1,080 a month versus 1,015, you can have that $7,400. So if you have a line of credit sitting there or a credit card sitting there, put that money against it and you've just saved more than $65 a month, right? Because that's what the payment essentially goes up by. You've saved that.
That's awesome. Yeah, it is a good product. It is good. I mean, interest rate 2.29 is still an incredibly low interest rate.
Well, and it's for the 5-year term. So at the end of 5 years, then you renegotiate and you don't do another cash back, so to speak, right? And then you'll
Right.
get whatever the lowest rates are at that time. So
Right.
it's really a 5-year plan. But again, when it comes to debt reduction, if your interest rate on a credit card is 9%,
20.
15%, 20%,
Yeah,
why not?
agree.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So anything else that you can tell us? What are you seeing as far as COVID and real estate? Has anything changed as far as the process of showings?
Yeah, we still have restrictions, so we're only allowed two purchasers plus myself in the property, no children. So we're having any client, obviously it's hard to get childcare right now. So what I'm having clients do is like one will view the house, one sitting in the car with the kids, the other one comes in. So it is a bit more of a process, but people are still happy to abide by the rules. Obviously face masks must be worn in all houses, hand sanitizers used. I'm the one that touches the handles and turns on and off the lights just to reduce contact in the home. Obviously, open houses are banned right now. So yeah, that's I would say about it as far as changes right now. So we're just being extra cautious not to spread COVID. So
Are you finding that people are contacting you looking to buy right now?
oh yeah, it's yeah, we had an unreal December in terms of sales, and January starting off the same. Like, I think it was January 8th, I pulled the stats and we had 24 pending sales already in Red Deer alone. So, I mean, it's another week, we're another week into January, so I'm sure it's probably doubled now. But yeah, it's been really good. Definitely a lot stronger start to 2021 than to 2020. So,
I find it interesting because I talk to a lot of people, and so many people are thinking that the market is slow and all of these things. And I'm keep saying over and over, no, 2020 was actually a really good year in the real estate market, and 2021 is off to a busy start as well. And people kind of think I'm crazy sometimes. It's almost like
yeah.
they don't want to believe me, but it's true.
Well, I think everyone's waiting for the other shoe to drop, right? But I don't know that it's actually going to happen. Like all the forecasts are like price increases for this year. So we'll
And is
see what
that for
happens.
Alberta too, or is that nationally?
It's national, yeah. But we did see a slight price increase overall in Alberta in 2020. So
That's interesting because even already in January, I've talked to people saying they're going to wait for the other shoe to drop and prices to drop. And I got asked just yesterday, well, how do I know when it's the right time to buy? And I don't know what your answer is, but mine is always, it's a question to me is it the right time for you?
exactly.
Because if we could
Yeah.
time the markets and anything real estate or anything, we'd all be on a beach somewhere. So
Yeah, 100% agree.
yeah. So I guess that's kind of, for me, the message that I would like to get out to people is if it's the right time for you to buy, interest rates are at all-time historic lows. So that adds fuel to the fire. And then we've got a sustainable real estate market, it seems right now.
Yeah, it's an awesome time to list too. Like if you tried selling, let's say last spring and your house didn't sell, now is an awesome time to put your house back on the market because we do see there's not as much competition, right? Our inventory is way lower than last year. So homes that didn't sell last year are selling this year.
So basically our main message right now is call us and let us help find you a house or sell if you have an existing and get you into whether it's a product like a cash back or just find the right mortgage for you guys.
Right. And stay tuned because we do have some fun videos coming, a little bit more humor and promoting local businesses again. I know that's super important, especially during the pandemic. There's been a lot of businesses closing and kind of asking for your support. So
I'm excited to get back to those videos. They're always fun to shoot.
yes.
Are we going to share anything we're working on, or is it all just going to be a surprise?
We can say the next one will have my husband in it.
Okay. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Let everyone's imagination go wild.
He does not love being on camera, so it should be pretty entertaining.
I'm excited. If any of you watching have questions about real estate, mortgages, interest rates, anything like that, please contact Alyss or me, and we would love to help you out. Awesome. Thanks for watching.